Ladies and gentlemen, it is now Steam Next Fest, meaning we have a ton of battle simulator demos to check out, the first being Strategos. So a quick note from the developers that this is a work in progress, and there's going to be 100 factions in the actual release. Right now, there's only 4. The Romans, the Pyrrhic, the Macedonians, and the Carthaginians. I'd like to play as Macedon to do some phalanxes. That sounds really fun. And yeah, why don't we do the Pyrrhic as our enemies? And we can have allies. We can have Illyrian allies for ourselves, and the enemy can have a ton of different variants. How about we do the Greeks, later hoplite Greeks right there. As you can see, the interface is very similar to Rome Total War custom battles, and we do have some difficulty toggles we could do here, so why don't we go on hard difficulty just for fun. You can also swap out certain units. Now, again, this is just a demo, so I don't know what this is going to look like exactly in the final version of the game. However, right now, there's not a ton of military customization you can do. So according to the developers, if you've played Total War, you'll know these controls pretty well. They're intuitive. And as you can see, it is very similar to Total War, but it is a low poly game. So we have a lot more units on the battlefield. Like each of these phalanx lines has 360 soldiers in it, which is pretty impressive. And I'm hoping the battles only get bigger from here outside of the demo. That would be incredible. On top of that, the actual ordering around of units is a lot more difficult. So we have general units who, in order to actually command our troopers in the battle, they have a shout radius to command the troopers. So we need the generals to basically be out of combat if we want to order our troopers around. Now, our generals are also our cavalry, so that's a bit of a problem for us there. Why don't we go ahead and do a bit of a central defense here. So we'll select our heavy hoplites and stick them down center like so, although I want them a little bit more compact. And then our javelin troopers, we're going to have hug the very front of these guys. That way they can retreat with a quickness if necessary. Then we want our flanks covered by additional phalanx units. Beautiful. And finally, our hoplite units, I would like to have in the center, basically ready to flank wherever is necessary. And then we'll have one general here and one general over here. Okay, let's see how this goes. I've never played this game before, so we shall see how it works. I did read the tutorial slightly, and basically at the top left here, those percentages are the amount of soldiers that you've got. So if you have 0%, you've got all of your soldiers. But if you hit 65% of losses, you lose the battle. So we need to make sure we maintain our ranks. Okay, so they've got some war elephants in here. They've also got a lot of javelin units. Our slingers should outrange them, which is good. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, so their cavalry is almost all ranged cavalry too. So we're basically a static army fighting a ranged army, which seriously sucks for us. There's one of their generals swinging very far right. So we're actually going to go ahead and move our general to meet his. However, we're going to try and make sure that we can kind of mess around with them. This is the command range overlay. Oh, God. Okay. What is happening here? All right, these guys are falling back. They kind of pushed us, shoving our javelin troopers backwards. And then our slingers are still in pace to fire. So that's good. All right. You know what? You guys just try to kind of hang out right there. So yeah, basically these are the command lines. So these guys are within our general's shout range, which is great. But then also the troops can relay stuff if they're close enough. So if this general wanted to go a little closer, he could have these guys relay to these guys what to do. At least I believe that's how the command structure works. It's pretty cool if you were to ask me. All right, we're going to shift these guys around just a little bit. Okay, and then this is the impetuous charge range overlay. I have no idea what that means. And then the projectile range overlay is obviously where the projectiles can move off to. So our javelin troopers as well as our slingers are trying their best over here, though I don't think we're going to get very far with this. These guys just keep retreating back, so how about you guys just chill like that for now? All right, good. They keep approaching with their javelin troopers. Which is totally fine by me. They're kind of flanking on our right side over there. Can we try going in? Move to attack. I'll move our general up to support, but not actually charge him. Yeah, go like that. Perfect. Uh-oh! Alright, nice. We're continuing to tango with these two. The graphics, I was trying to figure out what they remind me of. They remind me of Brass Brigade. If you guys ever played Brass Brigade or watched it on the channel, it was a World War II battle simulator. Still developed slightly, I believe. And it's pretty much the same graphics type, which is really awesome. Okay, so they have their elephants coming on in. Now, we do have our Phalanx Wall here, which I think should be pretty effective against elephants. We'll put it on guard mode, though, and I believe that should make it so they won't take any steps back. They'll just kind of chill where they are and try their best to hold. So we'll set all of them to guard mode there. Perfect. These elephants are coming in hot. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're still getting hit by projectiles. There we go. Stop the elephants. Stop them in their tracks. Okay, what's going on over here? Nice, 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 nice. All right, so we need to... What the... Are we not in range? Command range? We're not. Okay, so we do need to come into command range here. Okay, that is a problem. Hold up. So these guys might flank our flank, which would suck. Our guys routed? You gotta be kidding me. Boys! Oh my god, wait. If you press escape, you can see... Okay, so those were the Therioporoi, which are completely broken. Yikes. And then we've got a lot of disordered units currently, but... okay. Not fantastic. Can we get our boy in here? Oh, good. They're kind of coming back, maybe? Come on! I want to see that flank go through right there. We're going to keep you guys right there. We are engaging our phalanxes in the derpiest way imaginable. Look at this. Look at the grind. Look at the grustle. I love it. All right. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, stop falling back, boys. Okay. Push, push, push. Oh, you know what? Those are missile cav. Okay, that's a problem. You guys are going to run flank over this way. They're slowly pushing us back. Pushback mode. You know what? We're going to put all of these guys onto pushback mode to try and stop them from shoving us around so much. All right, what's going on over here? Ugh. We're still in... Oh, no! Wait, those are a different unit. Okay, good stuff. I want you guys to disengage if you can. It's hard to get your general out of the fight if he's engaged like that. Okay, you guys are going to come forward. Oh, no. Oh! Oh, we're completely routing. Oh, boy. Oh, I flopped so hard. This game is hard. Yikes. Bruh, how did my phalanx lose so quickly? Run this way. Ah, we're shattered again. They made a comeback with their general here. Bro! They won so quickly. Oh my god. What's up, gamers? I'm here to tell you about Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an amazing place where you can get some fire deals on all sorts of video games. Seriously, it's like 60 to 95% off, as you can see here. These are all of the Star Wars titles they have. They literally have every Star Wars title. You can also get XCOM here, Men of War Assault Squad 2. All of the games I play on the channel you can buy here for extremely cheap prices. If you use my affiliate link in the description, it helps me out a ton. So thank you guys for listening to this sponsorship, and thank you to Instant Gaming for continuing to sponsor the channel. You can get a detailed count of how you did. I did not do well, to say the very least. Wow, we got 294 kills. They got 781. I want to do Rome versus Carthage here, and we're gonna go default difficulty. Okay? This is my first time playing this game. Leave me alone. Alright, y'all know I don't do ancient warfare too much, so... who am I kidding? I'm just bad at games. Okay, so, we've got our Velites, which are going to be our javelin troopers up that way. Alright, Triardii, heavy infantry, and then Equites, our cavalry, and then we have more Equites over here. Those are, of course, our general units, so, yeah, we don't really want to engage them too much, I guess. And then Principes, in the middle is our Hastati. Oh, this is bringing me back to Rome Total War, baby! Let's go! I'm really hoping there's a good campaign map for this. If they just remade Rome Total War, I would not be mad. You know, Creative Assembly refuses to do it, so all of a sudden we have all of these indie games popping up. There's another one on the Steam Next Fest, sort of looks like, kind of Napoleon-era warfare, which I am very keen on playing later on. Okay, so they've got good bit of cav over here. I'm going to move you guys to engage that way. You guys are going to go over there. Trying to spread these guys out a little bit more this time around. Uh-oh. Move to attack. Hold on, engage that. Uh-oh. Those are javelin troopers too, so hopefully we just shoot each other. Hopefully that's it. Okay, wait. Oi! Oi! Back off! Back off! Alright, they're just trying to spam a little bit. They're getting a couple kills here and there, but it's nothing too serious. Alright. Not bad. Okay. Are they... Cowards! Stand still! No line shift mode. I don't really know what that means. There's a couple kills for us. The numbers are actually the number of kills that you get, I believe. So that's pretty cool. Can we force an engagement over here? We're not going to have the speed. This might be exactly what they want. It might be what they want. Bring a general nearby. Just spam them with fire, okay? Gotta keep an eye on the other flank over there as well. Keep firing, boys. Take on their archer units. These guys won't do it. Unit blocking line of sight. Oh, okay. You know what? Fall back a little bit. That way we're not super close. You guys get forward a bit. Uh-oh. Alright, pincer move. Pincer move. And those are actually the couriers, I believe, moving out to inform them of what we need to have happen. So they're moving out. They're going to inform them. Hey, go push over that way. Which is pretty cool, honestly, that is a thing. I think that's fun. Alright, you guys are going to fall back. Good. Alright. Retreat, you guys. Retreat, you guys. And are we in range to communicate that or what? I don't... Oh, God. Alright, so we're going to send a courier up here again. I don't know how to combat this. I am not good at the game. Alright, hold steady, boys. Hold steady. Now, I don't know how to make it so our line doesn't get absolutely squashed again. You know what? You guys move down this... Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, goodness gracious. Alright. General, move over that way. Are they finally going to engage us or what? Are they just going to continue these shenanigans? Let us engage. Yes, good. Okay. There we go. We're getting involved in the line over here. We're going to send you guys over this way. Our courier already made it back, so that's not great. I mean, we currently have spear units versus cav. I feel like we should be doing pretty well over there. This general unit is going to have a time and a half. You guys go move to attack those guys back there. Uh-oh. The back and forth is occurring. I think we're doing a little bit of friendly damage to our own people. Which ain't great. You know, that's not fantastic. Let's be real. Alright. Go ahead and just take shots at them, okay? I don't know what I am doing! Uh-oh. Alright, so they ran a flank there. We're gonna run a flank here. These guys are engaging over this way. Fragmented! Good! Okay. Excellent. Disordered. Good. So our flank here is working. Our guys here are gonna be having a bad time, so I need those guys to break soon for us to push through. Our center line is actually doing well, so keep that up. Uh-oh. We're getting a little bit disordered over that way, though. A little bit disordered. It looks like we keep engaging and then disengaging, and they throw their spears back and forth, which is kind of cool. Honestly, it might look like Total War. The gameplay is completely different. It is a completely different skill set. All right, go in, go in, go in, go in. I think we can engage here. This is rough. This is rough. Yep. That's tough. I don't want to send our other general in there, though, or else we will have a very bad time. You guys chase there. All right, you guys are beating them down over here. They've retreated some of their skirmisher cav a little bit, but we're also still having a bad time over that way. All right, can you guys finish them? We're going to sweep in over that way. In the middle section, we're doing okay. On this right flank, we're doing quite poorly. Go over that way. Let's bring you guys around here, and you guys around here. That way we can have a little bit of a shoot-off with their other cavalry over that way. You guys swoosh in that way, and we need more soldiers over here. Uh-oh. Our line broke over here. Guys, get out of there. Get out of there. No! Okay, apparently I cannot order these guys out of here, so that's not good at all. Uh-oh. That's our cavalry general moving in through the enemy lines to tell them to get the heck out of there. Uh-oh. They're going to move to attack over this way, though. They're actually disengaging from our general unit over there, which is awesome. So I will commit to that attack, then. I will commit to that attack. We're just throwing random spears over here. Fire in there. Okay. They flanked us over here, too, which ain't good. Let's move you guys over that way. We need our general to engage over here. We need to get involved. I hate to say it. Now, once your general does engage... Oh, this guy survived? Let's go. Once they do engage, their command structure completely falters. So, as you can see, these guys have no command structure. They can communicate with these guys because we're close enough to just yell at them, I'm pretty sure. But, there goes our ally. They routed. Great. Okay. Fan-frickin-tastic. So, you guys need to fire into them. Okay, these guys are coming through this way. You guys... Let's... flank here. Try and go after them. So we're gonna get a pincer movement on these guys coming through here, and these guys are just gonna try and go after them as best they can. Okay. Can you guys flank right here? Our general unit over here is not doing too hot. We've got 29% losses. They have 25%, so it's still fairly even. We're just not doing amazing. Decent shots in there. Might be... Oh, our general died over here. Unlucky. Unlucky indeed. Okay. These guys pretty much broke them out of couriers. Ugh! And we lost. Guys, I am no good at this game. No good at all. However, it is pretty fun. I see a lot of potential in this. It's definitely one of those games where the controls are intuitive, the strategies are not. You know, I went into this thinking I could play this like Total War. You cannot. You need to definitely strategize a lot more than in Total War. You can keep playing even though the battle's technically lost, which is funny. But yeah, I could see this having a lot of potential, being a lot of fun, especially if they can make these battles massive. And already they're pretty large, but like just outnumbering Total War by a huge degree would definitely be very, very cool. I'd be very interested in seeing the future of this, but I do need to learn a little bit more on how to play, I think. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know what other games you guys want me to check out during Steam Next Fest this year. Alright guys, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.